Good evening, gentlemen. Even though it's whatever time in the morning. Portioning meat, beans, and corn. And since, I don't know, most people that I watch aren't doing lives, just call Jacksonville and Pittsburgh, too. I'll wait a couple minutes for folks to stop in, if they stop in. Otherwise, I'm just going to start. And you can enjoy this, whatever. I don't know shit about any of these teams. Oh, well, it's football. I don't know shit about it at all, really. Modern stuff, anyway. So you're going to get a whole bunch of, oh, hey, somebody makes a catch and that kind of shit. So, I mean, it's nothing professional. Who's that? Susanna Morjan. How are you doing? What are you up to today? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Just waiting a couple minutes before I start doing portioning. Do you portion your food in advance? Oh, I forgot something. Hold on. Oh, good night. Good night, then. Thanks for stopping in. 1:31 a.m. That's quite early. It is, let's see, what time is it here? 12:32 p.m. Half hour afternoon here. I do appreciate you stopping in. Let's do something for you here real quick. Now you can post your link before you take off. That way people come in, they can check your channel out. Ooh, Pickens almost had an injury there. Came down a little funny on his legs. Steelers punting. Nice punt. Fair catch called by Jacksonville. I have a Mark Brunell autographed jersey. Well, she did put a like up there. Somebody took it away. Jacksonville used to be really good. I don't know if they are anymore. Some of this hamburger is going to get used today. Either going to make pasta or tacos. I don't have cheese or lettuce. I do have tomato. Ranch. Get the little vinyl glove on. Let's just start the cut. Right there. A little there. A little there. Jimmy John Barbecue Ranch T-Mobile advertisements. Couple of lads singing in their yard. Now they got dignify that commercial. I was considering making meatballs, but what's the point? I can just chop it up and have meat in the sauce, you know? Jaguars lead 6-0 over the Steelers. First quarter. This is just a card table. I shouldn't push down too much on it. That'll break us 2 hamburgers. That'll work. Redskins over the Eagles, 7-3. They're showing stuff on the ticker on the bottom. It's raining in Pittsburgh. Jacksonville's having a tough time running the ball. There's a channel called Mom's Spaghetti. She makes quite a bit of spaghetti. Sure to check her out. I assume it's a her since it says Mom's Spaghetti. But it could just be an M&M fan. It could be a scrawny blonde guy. Who knows? I don't know. Oh, nice pass. About 40-yarder. From Trevor Lawrence to 13 on the Jaguars. And folks, Kirk. 13 is the wide receiver, Kirk. People, it's not Jaguars either. It's Jaguars. I don't know why people think it's Jaguar. It's not Jaguar. Neal put quite a hit on Lawrence there in completing the pass. Lawrence in the shotgun. You know they're going to pass, attempt to make them think they're going to pass on first and 10. And why shouldn't you? I don't know if that's what they did, though, because I'm busy grabbing food. So the call isn't going to be consistent. At the end, Junior, they're showing him, so he must have run, maybe? I don't know. Ooh, this is going to be a bigger package. 2nd and 3. Running the ball. At the end, Junior might be a little short, but there's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense, so that's coming back. Face mask. Well, maybe they offset. The face mask is on the Steelers, offsetting penalties. What do they do, repeat the down? I think they repeat the down if I remember right. That's going to be a bigger one. Here. And that's okay. This got to last 2 weeks. And I spent way too damn much on other things. Well, 2nd and 3, basically doing it down. And they just brought down behind the line of scrimmage by 55 and 54. Holcomb and Alexander tackled somebody. Our coach looks like a coach for the Steelers. He looks like he should be a coach. Third and 3. He considered he gets to the line of scrimmage. That didn't look like it to me. First down, pass to Ingram to the 18-yard line, looks like. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think people should have hair outside of their helmet. I don't like that. Whatever. Got a fumble? Nope. Looks like the whistle's dead. Or did they call it a fumble? Holcomb's dancing around with the ball like he done something. And the fans are jumping around waving flags. Let's see. There's a. Oh, yeah, that's a fumble. That's a fumble. Steelers recover. Minnesota is ahead of Green Bay, 7-0. Speaking of Mom's spaghetti, she likes the Vikings, so she's never in a good mood. Nice that squeeze down a little better. Pull the head in a little. I'm trying to flatten it. Air didn't come out of that very well either. 4. I think possibly next check I'm going to need to get one of these big tubes, cans, and then go up to the store north of town there, which you've seen a couple times. I think you've seen it a couple times. I know I put it on once anyway. Get some Philly meat. With winter coming, I eat more. And so do the puppies, because the puppies get food too. Aside from their 50-pound bag, they also get people scraps, table scraps, people food. Carne asada at Chai Pottle. I don't think I've ever ate at Chai Pottle. I like my own food, and I probably couldn't afford to eat at Chai Pottle anyway. And everybody's going nuts because I'm calling it Chai Pottle. Barefoot wine commercial. I lost count already, but make it work. It's that last to the 9th. I think the 9th is my next payday. Sucks. I need money on the 2nd. Or yeah, on the 2nd. Those big cans say 24 servings. I don't know. We'll find out what I do there because I and the puppies love vegetables. Thanks for stopping in, whoever's stopping in. Right now it's just commercials and I'm doing this. How was your day, whoever you are? Jacksonville's ahead. Oh, they already left. Okay. Thanks for stopping in. First quarter stats. And they already took it off there. Never mind. I'm not going to recite them for you. Their quarterback's name Pickett. Whatever. There's a USFL kicker. It's got some kind of name too. It's kind of interesting. Can't remember off the top of my head. Oh boy, that's a big chunk. There we are. Thinking I should probably get some roasts too. A person can make roast last several days. And it'll help keep the house warm. I don't really have a heater. I mean, that grinding you hear in the background is a space heater. I also don't have air conditioning. Yellowstone bourbon whiskey they're advertising. I do not like whiskey. Nasty fucking aftertaste, taste, period. Feeling in the stomach. Ugh. Whiskey's like maybe I can imagine eating like a handful of hair. Blah. Nasty shit. I'm having some of that. With some spiced rum. Bunch of commercials still. After I get done with this, I might do a live later with cards. Snowed a little bit. We were supposed to get 1.5 inches of snow. That didn't happen. It's a little too small of a package. That'll be good enough. Like I said, most of this is going to be for pasta anyway. I bought 5 big bags of egg noodles. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Jaguars are ahead of the Steelers 6-0. And I'm portioning food. As you can see. How's your day, whoever you are? You don't say. About a 9-yard pass to Ridley from Trevor Lawrence. Now let's do another cut here. Like when you can catch it just right and it just slides right along. I was using both hands, it would do that. Well, they must have gave him the first down unless I missed the play. Like he gained about 4 yards on the rush. Etienne Jr. Well, I guess he only gained 1 yard. He was way ahead in the pile. Well, that'll work as two hammers. Oh, that was a nice long pass. Ridley with the catch. Score alert, Indianapolis, excuse me. 17, New Orleans 7. Took quite a hit there. Did Ridley. Calvin Ridley, I think is his name. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. In the red zone. And a handoff. Oh, shit, okay. Etienne Jr. Like he got to about the 7-yard line. First down. 1st and goal from the 7, I'm going to say. Washington Redskins ahead of the Eagles, 14-3. Drops back pass. Intercepted. I don't know why he threw it to 3 Steelers. What the fuck? Trevor Lawrence. I thought this guy's supposed to be good. Let's watch a replay on this. Where's that? Okay, a guy throws to a guy covered by 3 people. 23 for the Steelers got the interception. What the fuck? Show the rest of the end zone. It looked like he had somebody wide open. But what you see at the moment there, you know. It's a whole other thing when you're getting chased down. Oh, that was pasta sauce, Sean, or is that tomato soup? I think that's pasta sauce. Rao's homemade. And then a guy with a bunch of laundry. And football players coming out of his laundry. You guys got problems. Tide commercials, what that is. Somebody stopped in. Thanks for stopping in. How was your day? They're showing gin. Grey Goose vodka. Okay. Well, that's a good amount. Figure if anybody's going to be watching a football stream, they're already watching whoever their favorite or their typical streamer is. It's a nice hamburger steak. Like I said, this has got to last until the 9th. Today's the what? I don't know. I can look at the info button. "29th. It's got to last 12 days. I can do that. I do have a little bit of steak in the freezer, not much, a little bit. Now this is also cutting down to a meal a day. So it goes back to me saying, okay, she should have just thrown that ball away and ran with it. And now 2nd and 9 from their own 3. Steelers get the first down. Pickett to number 18. Guy with hair sticking out of his helmet. I can't stand that shit. Johnson. I'm going to cut this bag off. Snook, get back. Snook smells some hamburger. Yeah. Ooh. 23. 23 for the Jaguars. Has a bunch of turf in his helmet. Still Steelers possession. 30. Warren maybe to about midfield. Second and 7 from the 50. Oh, shit. He's got some running room. Gets first down. Out about the 41, maybe. 19 for the Steelers. Steelers on offense. Looks like it ends with an N and begins with an A. You know who it is. You know who it is. Austin. I don't know. Jacksonville player signaled for a touchdown. What's going on here? And they complete an easy pass to the 23. I hate how they show a replay of every fucking play and check anything. Jesus. I don't care about the game going longer. It's just annoying. Warren. Okay, the 30 is Warren for the Steelers. He just ran the ball and got like a yard maybe. New England at Miami. Miami scored a touchdown. They are ahead 14-7. Waddle jumping around. 3 straight home wins versus New England. Be sure to check out Beantown Breakdown if he's still calling games. I haven't seen him live for a few weeks. Covers Boston sports. I've been waiting for him to cover some Bruins games, but it seems like he's not going to do it, so I guess won't watch or expect for that to happen. New Orleans scored 14-17. Indianapolis over the Saints. Ahead of the Saints, I should say. 3rd and 3 from Jaguars, 17 and a foot line. The shotgun throws to 18. The guy that signaled the touchdown. Johnson is 18 for the Steelers. The guy that signaled the touchdown, he's calling the game, I guess. Games are fixed. Even Goodell said that. You have to search for the video clip, but he did admit to the games being rigged. Not exact quote. You'd have to do your research on it. Dallas ahead of the Rams, 26-3, second quarter. Looks like Pittsburgh's going to score here. Nope. They did some kind of fancy shit to 83 and got to the line of scrimmage. Run the option. Third and goal from the 4-yard, 2-foot line. Oh, that could have been caught, but the guy slipped. He's mad as hell. What is it, Johnson? 18? He's mad as hell. He's gnashing his teeth. Now it's 4th and goal. What are they going to do? Are they going to kick the field goal? Yeah, Johnson. You're wide open, too. Look at that. Slip. It's rainy there. It's wet. It's not his fault. Could have been a touchdown. They're going to kick it. Chris Boswell. 22-yard attempt. And that counts. You know, kicking even a short field goal or extra point in this wet weather is not a sure thing. Hamburger meat, la 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 la, Napoleon. Exclusively in theaters Thanksgiving. Panera Bread. Ooh, this is kind of a small one. If I got enough, that could be an extra meal. That's something I was thinking about doing too, is making my own bread this winter. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. I think I mentioned that earlier anyway. I need to get a bread maker. That would also help with warmth in the house. But I don't know what it'll do to an electric bill. What do we got here? Somebody is in, but the way the sun's hitting it. Diamonds. Hey, how's it going, Diamonds? I need a bread maker because I don't have an oven. So I kind of need a bread maker. Bread maker's cheaper than an oven. I got to see what one costs too, because if it was cheaper for me to just buy dollar loaves of bread, I might just buy dollar loaves of bread. Yeah, that doesn't even sound appealing to me, to be honest with you. I could build an outside oven, but it just all depends what's cheaper for me to do. So how's your day going? Score 6-3, Jacksonville ahead of Pittsburgh. That's the end of that. I'll go for pasta. If I make pasta, I don't know. And tacos, it might go for that, and another package might go for tacos. Well, if anybody was keeping count at home, you know how many packs I just make, because I sure don't. I lost count at like 3. Next gonna be vegetables. Actually, I want to count how many. I can plan my meals while I'm doing the rest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Looks like I got at least enough meals for one meal a day for 2 weeks. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You're good. That helps. So I just might make tacos then with that other one. And it says 24 servings in those big cans. I know I won't get 24 servings out of those. So I could easily eat 2 or 3 cans of vegetables a day. Laundry is always fun. Start with the green beans. Nice they had the French cut green beans. But these work just as well. Need to change the glove though. These things get really, if there's any fat in it, in the meat, it sticks to the glove. Popeyes Cajun style turkey. Eat, serve, and enjoy. That sounds kind of good, turkey right now. You notice how expensive turkey is in the stores? And chicken's not as bad. Chicken's probably the cheapest thing. But the place where I worked, when I worked with the chickens, was 16 barns. And every cycle would put out 1 million pounds of chicken. That's just out of one spot. So you can imagine how much chicken people eat. And all those chickens went to Costco for their rotisserie chickens, I think they call it. Beans. There's a big pile of meat right there. It'll be a bunch of hamburgers. There are 15 packages, 2 hamburgers each, 30 hamburgers. Did you get any snow? I know it snowed here. It's chilly. I think tonight it's supposed to get to like 18, not counting wind chill. There's my cup. Half cup, they say, is a serving. I don't think that's a serving. To me, that's not a serving of vegetables. That's just a spoon of vegetables. Oh, I know. All I've got is a space heater that you hear in the background. Is that like that grinding sound? That's a little space heater between my legs. I don't have a heater. I don't have heater or air conditioning. There's the above this. I'm going to mute this because I don't know how well this is going to work. It might knock everything over. Open this big can. Oh, I'll be right with you. Okay. Yeah. Green beans look good, smell good. Let's open this new pack. Storage bags. That way I can just count how many's left and I'll have a good idea of what I've got. What all do you like to stock up on for winter? Or for food in general? Not just necessarily winter. I should have got much smaller bags for this. That ain't a serving for me. No, sir. That's not a serving for me. I ain't getting 24 servings out of each one of these. I'll tell you that much right now. I love vegetables. They are delicious. Yeah, drumsticks here. You can get 4 pounds for around $4, which is nice. Another person stopped in. Thanks for stopping in. Be sure to check out Diamonds. Diamonds, let's see. Hold on. Now you can share your link. I might have just been better off buying the small cans. Jacksonville kick field goal. Makes it 9-3. Jacksonville. You're welcome. I'm trying to think. 10. This was $6 and something 19 cents. $6.19. 10 cans are like 60 cents, 65 cents. I mean, I'm probably coming out ahead buying this big one. And it gives me content. I guess I don't have to eat vegetables with every meal. Oh, shit. Da-da-da, there's a waste. I'm not going to store corn with these because that corn taste might overtake the beans. I'm going to eat these. I've been using the wrong thing. I was going to get out of that bag. Hold on. What is your favorite vegetables? All right. Would you consider tomatoes vegetables? Tomatoes, cucumbers. Beans. Who made the food pyramid? I think that's a government deal. Oh, the USDA, maybe? You know, now that you mention that food company, maybe years ago a food company did Firstly, like his advertisement gimmick, you know. But I think the government, either USDA or there's another thing that I can't think of, Surgeon General's office maybe, might do it now. I don't know. You grow your own sweet corn? Yeah, I'm better off probably not buying these big cans and just buying the small cans. I mean, that's about what's in a small can, I think, anyway. And half empty, and I've only made 5 bags, so equivalent of 10 cans. That's a good question. Who was it? Maybe it was Heinz. I know Heinz has been around quite a while. And since they got ketchup, I could see them trying to say ketchup is healthy, you know. Or maybe Campbell's soup. Or a bread company. That's the only thing How much is it where you're at? I could grow you some, but by the time it gets shipped and everything, it'd be probably cheaper just to get it where you're at. Walmart has it, bags of it cheap. They're cut in half. But it's pretty cheap. I think it's like 24, which would be 12 for like $10 or something like that. Maybe cheaper. Try that. Oh shit, that reminds me too. I got quite a few asparagus seeds outside in bags. I should have got that in already. Well, asparagus, that stuff's delicious. I'd kind of like to get a few hundred plants started because you can harvest that stuff every day. You plant the seeds, then it takes 3 years, and then you can start picking it. And it's like $4 a pound. That's not a bad price. Yeah, it's cheaper for you to just buy it there. Like I said, otherwise, if it wasn't, I could grow it. But it would cost to ship it. Because what I'd like to do... Well, have you ever seen that video that I've got where there's just that little shack out in the middle of nowhere and they sell all kinds of vegetables? You just put a lockbox in there and charge an even buck for everything, you know, or even dollars amount anyway. And people put the money in the drop box and they take the food. I thought about putting one of those up. If you like asparagus, tomatoes. Although I'd probably keep most of the tomatoes myself. Beans, stuff like that. I mean, that person would easily make an extra $100 a week doing that. Because who the hell wants to drive all the way into town for a couple things, you know? And then you got to wait in line, find parking, just deal with being in the store in general. Oh shit, there's a mosquito in the house. Oh shit, there's not a mosquito in the house anymore. Oh, looks like the Pickett, Steelers quarterback, Pickett got hurt. Oh yeah, he did. Man, right on his shoulder. That can't feel good. Squash. Fortunately, I have those gray beetles that are about like this long. And like cucumbers, squash, anything like that will start off really well because I got really good dirt here. And then those things will show up and boom, so much for that, you know? Yeah, did you see that report? You know how all these stores are locking everything up and putting up chains and that kind of thing? And they're saying, oh, it's because of theft. Did you hear that that's all fake? It's not fake, but they're overstating the amount of theft that there actually is. And part of the problem is that they've ordered so much stuff in the past year or two, or whatever time allotment, that they've got so much just sitting around. They're trying to make up for their losses by charging so high. Which is, I mean, if a person's got to steal food, I don't have a problem with that. If I was a judge, I wouldn't prosecute them. But that being said, too, I'm not going to go into a store where I've got chains and locked up things and I've got to wait all day for people to come and unlock it and carry it up to the front so I don't steal it, because automatically they're accusing me of stealing just by walking into that building. So I won't go to stores. Like they start doing that here, I will definitely not go to it. Food prices, they definitely do not need to be as high as they are. Especially meat. Meat does not have to be anywhere near at all what it costs. Because the packing plant ain't paying any more to the farmer for the product they bring in. In fact, one thing that some of these packing plants have been doing is not allowing very many farmers to bring their food or pigs in, for example. And, oh, well, you can't bring the pigs in. Well, you got to hold on them more. So it costs farmers more money. And the packing plants only pay a good price for between like 275 and 290 pounds for pigs. And if you're below or above that, they dock what they pay you. So let's say I pay you $290 for a 290 or $1 a pound for a 290 pound pig. But if you bring in a 291 pound pig, they'll dock that to maybe 75 cents a pound or 50 cents a pound. And each pound that you're over 290, or that's how much you lose. So the farmers aren't making any money. It's these businesses. And that stems back to the workers getting paid so damn much, partly, and partly because of government regulations. The farmers have to pay more for the feed. They're paying all higher prices for everything. They're not making the money back. So there's no reason for food to be anything what it costs. And that's unfortunate, because it's basically what it's going to boil down to is the farmers can't afford to farm anymore. Then the government will stop, or the big companies will step in, start buying all the farms. And then you're really, really going to pay high prices. That is unfortunately what it's boiling down to. I got about another bag's worth of beans. How many have I made? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's not bad. So instead of 24, oh, excuse me, 24 servings, I'll probably get 9 servings out of this thing here. If you're going to sit down and eat vegetables, I mean, that's a serving, at least to me. It's not even a serving. I don't know. Fish is very expensive. Gas is expensive. That's another reason food is so expensive. Transportation costs. And there's many things that we grow in the United States that we don't sell in the store. We export it and get an inferior quality product from an inferior country or countries. You know? We grow rice here in the United States. For example, just as an example, why the hell should we export our rice to China and import theirs? There you go. Yep. And years ago, after 9/11 happened, yeah, it would have been after 9/11 happened. Venezuela, how all the gas prices shot up. Venezuela wanted to sell us gas. If I remember right, would have equated to like $1 a gallon. They wanted to help us, and government basically said, no way, we're not interested. Well, then all of a sudden Venezuela turned on us. How big of a slap in the face is that, you know? I don't blame them for not wanting anything to do with us after that. Because then all of a sudden, it was Hugo Chavez, I believe it was. He buddied up to Russia. I don't blame him. Not one bit. Yep. That's true. Very true what you just said right there. Okay, that's the can of beans. For a can of corn. Well, halftime, I didn't even see what the score was. I think it was 9-3. We got a good conversation going on here. I'm not even worried about the football game. You know what's funny is the United States is actually a constitutional republic. Hand cramped up. This one I might get more servings out of. But the puppies love beans too. Yeah, I used to live in a socialist country called Norway. Socialism sucks. I'll tell you that much. That's where this country is headed. It really is. As long as people keep voting in Democrats, that's what's going to happen. Prices will be very high. Taxes will be very high. Right. We should help them get them set on a set of laws that they agree to and be allied to us by our own virtues with actions with that country. Instead of trying to force things on them, that's the correct way to do it. At least in my opinion. Not tell them what to do. Help them. Help them do what they want to do. Golden sweet whole kernel corn. This is also $6.19 a 6 pound, 10 ounce can. But it's nothing like corn on the cob, is it? And that ain't enough. That's good. I know. Well, see, these politicians keep their power, one, by pandering, appealing to whatever group, every single group that there is. And then they put more emphasis on all of them, because if you get so many different groups all together, you got this group that hates this group that hates this group. And as long as you keep acting like you're the one fixing it, and still make everybody want to fight each other, they're going to stay in power and not change their mentality. Instead of doing what's right for the country, they do what's right for them. Absolutely, America first. Absolutely. One thing that really makes me angry too, like these auto workers, they took a strike for, they needed all this money. Well, everybody else is going to have to pay more. Now, I say fire them bastards that are not doing their job and give the jobs to the people that want to do the jobs. That's very true. Exactly what you're saying is very true. Very true. One thing I would like to see done too. We've got all these illegals that come into this country, and a very good percentage of them are causing crimes, and we're putting them in our prisons. Well, why don't we charge the countries a barrel of oil per day per illegal in our prisons? And because that's about what it costs to house these people in prison. And then take the people the illegals that are in the prisons, put them to work building refineries. So all that oil that comes in has a place to go in those refineries. That gas is going to drop. You're not going to see illegals in this country anymore. There's going to be more jobs for Americans. Prices will be lower. Yeah, globalism is horrible. Many countries pretty much failed because of the EU. Italy, Greece, Poland bankrupted their country. That's right. I don't have a problem with some people that come over here, want to work, want to learn our language, don't want to cause crimes. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. Because there's so many people in the United States that, truthfully, we should just kick the hell out and send somewhere else. Don't want to work. You know? Just can't, you know, it's just ridiculous. And that goes every single damn race, and white people are right up there at the front. I'd rather have people that want to be Americans and be productive, good members of society than the opposite, you know? I don't care who they are. Thank you. When I went to Norway, I had to learn Norwegian. My family came here, part of them after World War II. They learned English. Now, if somebody's old, they don't want to learn English. I don't have a problem with that, you know. I get that. My great-grandma didn't know it. She could understand it, but she couldn't speak it. All right, whatever. You know, she wasn't even working at the time. She died when she would have come over. She would have been. Well, she should have learned it. She should have learned it. She was close to 90 when she died in the 80s. Yeah, she should have learned it. I guess. There's one family that used to come into the gas station I worked at, and they were new here. And the parents, kid would start talking, I'm just going to say Mexican because they were from Mexico. And kids would start talking that smack. Speak English. You know? Which I thought was pretty cool. And people say they come to the country to get away from the crime and all that, yet they bring it here. They leave it and then they come do it here. And it's just... Yep, every country but the U.S. Because the U.S. has to include everybody. They want the lowest common denominator. I'm definitely getting more servings out of the big cans of corn. The big can of corn. Halfway through and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, about the same. Person is coming out ahead getting these big cans. As long as they don't spoil, I don't know. It's the first time I've been doing this. So. Person has to take that into consideration. And this for my puppies and I, so I'm not getting as many servings out of it. Hi, my dear. Yeah, politicians so extremely crooked. I'm not going to say all, but a very good percentage. And that leads to our state of things here in the U.S. I'd kind of like to see the country still keep 50 states and all. But I think it should be broken down into regions, self-governing regions, and then states. Because I don't believe a person in California should dictate what I have to do, or somebody here shouldn't be able to dictate what somebody does in Florida or something like. It's just not right. Same with people running for president. They campaign and then they have all these small votes. I think you should campaign for a certain amount of time. Every state should vote on whoever, And then let's say we'll take the top two from each. We'll say top two Republicans, top two Democrats. And then they can campaign a little longer. And then we vote. The winner is the president. The person in second place is the vice president. And they have to be held to their promises, too. That's one thing. They have to be held to their promise. Otherwise, they should be considered to be removed from office. And politicians should also be drug tested and have their mental health checked frequently. And any politician in any party that has a problem with that has something to hide. Think they should have to test for drugs at least once a month. And mentally, maybe do a cognitive test, maybe once a year or twice a year, or unless something becomes obvious, like with Biden, where he's just mentally not there. And that any party, any politician. Redskins ahead 17-10 over Philadelphia or Eagles. What else coming across the ticker? Nothing. Minnesota ahead of Green Bay 17-3. Just in with the touchdown, Minnesota. Jacksonville 9, Pittsburgh 3. It's the game on my TV. How much is left in here? I'm getting another bag, I think, out of here. One other bag. I do want to thank everybody for watching. I'm going to be live for a little while yet. I probably will go live later tonight, too. Fortunately, got to go to work in the morning because I'm in the mood to film. And that's not typical. But got to pay bills. Mitch Trubisky is in quarterback for the Steelers. Everyone be sure to check out the Leedy one. He's a big Trubisky fan. He's got good political views as well. Getting the last bits out of the corn can. Welcome back. I've just been rambling on, nothing too exciting. It's going to be either a really full bag or hardly any in it. Let's see. Got to tilt it a little more. Hate to waste any, but it's getting down to where I'm picking up a few kernels at a time. How's laundry going? Last scoop. And the rest animals can use. There's that. That's a big can. That's probably more of a my size serving. I need the rest of these. I eat like a horse. We'll get out of there. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Yeah, about the same as the beans. That ain't excessively horrible. I'll put a thumbnail up later. I think I'm gonna grab myself. Something a little nicely spicy. A&W and spice rum. Oh, they really gang tackled that guy, Trevor Lawrence, quarterback in the Jaguars. What was that? Maybe I got to set it like that. I don't know what the rules are with advertising and showing products. I think you can, but they can also request you to take them down. The company can. But I don't think I have to worry about that with the size of my channel. Freshly washed clothes sure do smell nice, though, don't they? King's Hawaiian pork and slaw sandwich. Oh, never had that before. Firehouse subs. Okay. Not something we have around here. Oh, speaking of how we were talking about government, after the end of the year, I got to find an extra job. And I got to do it now, actually. Because from January 1st until July 1st, I can't do my government job. I have been made temporary part-time and only allowed 20 hours a week. Budget cuts. I know they took millions away from the highway department, who's understaffed. The problem is, it's just these few supervisors meet and decide everything. They don't invite the department heads or anything like that. I do weed control. They took away the budget for equipment rental. Okay, well, how are you supposed to do your job if you can't get, Just ridiculous. And it's one old guy who runs so many different townships around here. and then another one, and then there's a couple in town. I think there's 7 altogether. It's just not right. Not right at all. And one of the supervisors, his buddy wants the weed control superintendent job. So he's trying to force everybody out of that department. There's only 2 people in it, I and the superintendent, so he can get his friend that job, which is really damn crooked. I need to find something. I was hired full time. Then I had to go, oh, well, you can't be full time. So then they gave me 36 hours a week. Then it was, there's so many damn different excuses. It was that. And then it's, oh, well, you can't have that. You have to have 29 hours. Oh, well, you can't have 29 hours because if you have 29 hours, we need to be paying your retirement. It's just, well, now you can have 20 hours till the end of the year because of all the hours that you've had in the past. So once the fiscal year starts July 1st, I'll be at 20 hours a year. Or 20 hours a week, excuse me. And that'll last the whole fiscal year. And now nobody's in here. What happened? Are they Masons? I didn't even see you ask me that. I wonder if I disconnected for a minute. Uh-oh, Redskins, Eagles tied 17-all. I'll wait until 1:45 in the stream. Then I'll shut down if nobody's here. Although I could do the rest of the game. There's only a quarter, 5 minutes, and 11 seconds left. We'll see. Tennessee 14, Atlanta 6. I don't think that's a catch. Whatever. Bill might not want me to move the table because the heater's blowing right underneath there. That tastes pretty good. South Park. Joining the Panderverse. Now streaming. They're still challenging. Let's look. Oh boy, his toe's out. He's out. That's not a catch. Very good attempt at making the catch. That's not a catch. 4th and 7. Steelers to punt. That's the position I played, punter. Also played offensive tackle. The right tackle. I don't think I ever played left. I don't remember. I don't think I did. And then I played defensive tackle and nose tackle. Tight end over in Europe. Giants 10, Jets 7. You know, if Rodgers wouldn't have got injured, I think Jets win the Super Bowl. Miami 24, New England 10. Trevor Lawrence back pass, rushed. Oh, Etienne Jr. almost grabbed it. Pass was tipped. Lawrence, oh, there's a touchdown, Etienne Jr. Oh, he's going to get caught. He's going to get caught. Oh, he's in for the touchdown. That's quite a pass. Who almost ran him down from behind, so somebody did. Travis Etienne Jr. "24 from the Steelers nearly ran him down. 2 more yards and he would have not have scored. I think that's a Porter. Yeah, Porter. Fast guy. They're going for 2. Pitch to Etienne Jr. and he scores. 17-3 Jacksonville. With 5 minutes, 5 seconds in the third quarter remaining. I think I just got a thumbs up from somebody. Thanks. Somebody stopped in. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, Bobby Catalano. How's it going? Hey, have you seen Beantown Breakdown on at all? I haven't seen him for weeks, unless I'm just missing something. Well, I'm calling the football game, Jacksonville Pittsburgh, and I just got done bagging 10 pounds of hamburger, 6 pounds 10 ounces of corn, 6 pounds, 10 ounces of beans. That's got to last me until the 9th. Beantown Breakdown. Bobby, the guy that calls the Boston sports. Calls the Red Sox and Patriot games. I know you know him because I've seen you in there. Anyway, how's your weekend been? Well, you have them because I've seen you in there and I've talked to you in there. That's where I believe I'm actually met you from. He's the guy with the 21-pound cat. Cat named Diesel. Yes, I know you have. I know you have. That's where I met you. But I will post his channel after the stream. I'll post it in the community tab. So what'd you do this weekend? Me neither. We had snow. I think all the snow's already melted, or a good portion of it anyway. You know, yesterday I actually went to bed about 6 o'clock. And I woke up at 10 and was wide awake for several hours. I don't know. Didn't do anything. Nebraska. I know freezing temperatures were supposed to go all the way down to Oklahoma. Well, they're showing a clip from Tennessee, Atlanta, and the Oilers. Yes, I said Oilers. Score a touchdown. Long bomb. They're in retro gear. What stream is that on Saturday nights? Or what channel? Leady one. Trubisky evaded traffic. Threw a nice first down pass. Oh boy, that guy's got an anchor tattoo on his arm. Spine ticks. Nebraska is in the middle of the U.S. What do you mean you need a map? You live in Florida. How do you not know where Nebraska is? .30 fought for the first down. What's that guy? And that was good. He was running with his hands and everything. Warren. They're showing the replay. Almost tackled there. Then he got the hand down, running like a frog. Like a frog with teeth, like an alligator. And if you want to see alligators, be sure to check out Bobby Catalano. She's got a few of them in her yard. Definitely need a map. How the hell does one not know where Nebraska is? Good God. What do they teach you in Florida? You're from the U.S., aren't you? They're going to score a touchdown here. Trubisky back to pass. Pass to number 14, Pickens, for a touchdown. Massachusetts. So then you damn well know who Beantown Breakdown is. He's from Boston. Come now. I'm going to have to post that after the stream. I'm going to post his channel. I know you know him. So how you end up in Florida from Massachusetts? Okay. Have you? The guy runs to the crowd, and this girl is there, like all excited. She's going to give him a high five, and then he runs to somebody else. Oh shit! They're going to be making fun of her at school. I really haven't heard many good things about Florida, to be honest with you. Not saying anything about people, I'm just saying about living there. What don't you like about it? Holy shit. See, here in Nebraska, we have public power. And I think my lowest bill this summer was $63. Last month, or this month, I think was $83. That's my electric bill. Now in the winter, with me running space heaters, it goes to about 300 some. But that's with space heaters. Yeah, Nebraska's much cheaper than Florida, California, New York, all these other places. Dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. But people don't want to move here because, well, it's Nebraska. That's okay because we don't want them here. Ha ha ha. Yes. And we don't have alligators. The alligators taste very good. Oh, look at that. Pop and pizza breakfast. I think Pop and a slice of pizza at Casey. Yeah. $4. How much something like that there? At the gas station. A slice of pizza and a pop. They were just advertising it during the football game. You know, in Norway, they have seagull pizza and whale pizza. I never tried whale pizza, but my wife said, or her second wife said there was such a thing. I wouldn't try it. She was terrified of birds, and we had just watched the movie Birds. And, well, she was this fucking freak in the head. She was terrified of everything. And so we go to McDonald's. Well, there happened to be a flock of seagulls there. And I was throwing out French fries, and they'd come get French fries. And so I'd start throwing them on top of the car, and all the seagulls mobbed the car, and she was screaming and bawling, and I just thought it was hilarious. I didn't like her. We didn't get along at all. I fucking hate her, actually. That's the best way to put it. That was one of the more hilarious things about Norway. No, marriage is the leading cause of divorce. Shit. I've been single since. I don't know, fucking just did not like that person at all. We didn't like each other at all. Then one of the guys she cheated on me with, well, she called me here back in the States, wanted me to come back to Norway to beat up one of the guys she cheated on me with because he cheated on her. Holy shit, that's cheap. Yeah, this is like slice of pizza that they make at the store. Breakfast pizza. Ugh. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, here you can go to the gas station and get a pizza and a pop. Slice of pizza and a pop for like $4. I think that's ridiculous. I don't think a slice of pizza should cost more than $1. Neither should pop, fountain pop. Fucking, they make a very good bit of profit on fountain pop. $55-ounce fountain pop here is $2. I mean, it doesn't cost. Well, how can you go out? Your house is surrounded by alligators. Yeah, it is. There's no reason for any. When you go to the store and you see the cheap pop for like $1 for a 2-liter, that's none of it should be any higher than that because it's the same crap, and just all you pay for is name. Diamond and I were talking about that earlier with meat prices, gas prices, everything. It's just ridiculous. I like these football games. I've heard it's like thousands of dollars a ticket to go to some of them, depending where you sit. And it's like, what the fuck for? I would rather sit on TV and hear the commentary. I don't even like watching football, but I'm just doing it because it's on while I was doing the portioning the food. Now, I can't stand watching sports for the most part. Hockey's all right. Golf is all right. Oh, they're whipping the terrible towels around. They're trying to fucking terrorize Trevor. And Trevor. Probably can't say those words that often. I'll probably get flagged now. YouTube and its free speech monitoring. And they sack him. They got to him. The guy's last name is Shatley. Shat is the past tense of shit. Root beer. Root beer. It's really good with spice rum. Root beer is delicious. I know, it's stupid, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know anybody that drinks soda. I know people that drink pop. Fucking fly. Get out of here, fly. They probably came in when I opened the door earlier. Hopefully they're about done with. Those fucking things annoy me. I did see a mosquito. I killed him just a little bit ago. We've been very fortunate. 2 years now we haven't had mosquitoes. Well, it's only about 40 some degrees in the house, so it'll be good. I'll put it away when I cut the stream. And I do it right now, but see, I put this table here, and the table is in the way of me going that way where the refrigerator is. I could set it outside, but there's a cat. But, yeah, so I'd have to tear everything down just to get that way, because just to the side of this table is about 6 foot of totes full of autographed jerseys and cards. Oh, what? Cold, yes, cold. I don't have heating. I just have a space heater, and I don't have air conditioning. Part of the reason why my electric bill is so damn cheap. But like I said, in the summer, see, I'm running a space heater right now, and I'll probably jack the bill up to at least $100. Past 2 days. And underneath the table, my Dell is underneath the table. And the heat is getting trapped down there, and she's laying on the blankets. We are, it might be in the 30s right now. I think it's supposed to get to 44 tomorrow. Tonight's supposed to be in the teens. See, there's a weather pattern, and it's getting down here, and it's kind of cold. Which, come December, we'll probably be begging for teens. Last year we had wind chill minus 63, I think it was. Minus 63 is, not very warm. Yeah, I even touch these bags. These bags are cool. And that really stinks when you don't have heat in the house. This winter, I'm going to put plastic up in this room. And everything's going to just happen in this room, and everything else, the rest of the house, there'll just be no heat. Hey, that woman does have a fake leg in that commercial. The one where the guy shaves off all his hair and then he jumps into ice water, and they say no hair, more air. Have you seen that commercial? That woman on the deck is missing a leg. Yeah, you guys actually had to shut down, didn't you? Was that? I think it was you. You or Louisiana, one of you South people had to shut down the whole state basically because it got to like 30s. Might have been Florida. Florida, Texas, somewhere down there. There were chicken barns in Texas that collapsed a couple years ago from half an inch of snow being on the roof. Half an inch. Texas gets colder than you guys, or can anyway. I still want to say it was Florida. Yeah, I think it was Miami. Miami or Orlando or somebody, or they shut down the whole town because the road was icy. And they only had like one snowplow or something ridiculous like that. I'll ask Crisco. He may remember. And it could have been him since he's in Louisiana. But I want to say it was somewhere in southern Florida, not the whole state. I remember I was out in shorts and you guys were bundling up and it was like below zero here. Well, I don't blame you. I mean, that could be really bad for people that aren't used to it. Like this summer, I think we got close to 120 with the heat index. And if the heat index is 120 and it's doing 120 to your body, it's basically 120 out. At least that's my opinion on it. See, Orlando, what's south of you? I'm not that familiar with where stuff's located. Miami south of you yet? Tampa and all those? I want to say it might have been Miami. But it could very easily have been someplace else too. Yeah, see, like 75 here. Ooh. Ooh. A 75 is not bad. To me, that's hot. It's tolerable. I mean, if it was 75 during the day and like 50 at night, that'd be a good temperature year round. So then it very well may have been Miami because I want to say they only had like one snowplow. I didn't have anything to spread or something like that. Which makes sense for Miami. One thing when I came back from Norway, which you think, ooh, that's in the Arctic, that's cold. I was not used to the cold when I came back. We're much colder. Nebraska gets colder than Alaska, actually, just because of the way it's jet stream and all that. Where's my bottle of hot sauce? Yeah, I was thinking pasta, but I think I'm going to do tacos tonight. With this big bag of corn here. And a bag of beans. Beans is delicious. My puppies love green beans too. Yeah, some people don't like hot sauce. I don't understand that. Actually, I do. I used to hate it when I was a little kid. But I was real little. I could eat green peppers. Just pick them up and bite out of them. I didn't think they were spicy. So I don't know. And then that stopped when I was like 3 years old. I don't know. I'll tell you a really good one. What's this? Habanero. I also made the other day. It tastes really good. Jalapeno vodka. Next time when I do it, I'm going to put half the amount, because it's all vodka. I'm going to put half the amount of vodka, the rest water, and then peppers in there. Because vodka just doesn't taste good no matter what you do to it, but this doesn't taste too bad. And if it has something that has like just, just like a little bit of alcohol taste, that's okay. And then a person could put the spray bottle and use it for salad or something. It's not bad. But that was... Yeah, it would be that one. One jalapeno about the size of a salt and pepper shaker. And a half pint of vodka. But it still has that nasty vodka taste. But it's not as bad. But if I cut it in half and use the rest with water, it should make a nice dressing. I'm going to mess around with dressing too this year. Juice, pickling, all that kind of stuff. Or next year, I should say. Tomato juice has gotten very expensive, so that's something I want to make a ton of because I go through about a quart a day. And that gets very expensive. It really does. And since I have my own well, I pay for water. Might as well just grow a bunch of tomato plants. Saints are ahead of the Colts. Crisco's probably dancing around like a lunatic. Jacksonville is ahead 17-10 over the Steelers. Four field goals today for him, I believe. They keep showing that woman referee always arguing with the coach. She's always arguing. Get her the fuck out of there. She doesn't need to be there. She's probably one of these entitled, oh, I'm a woman. You got to listen to me. Fuck you. No, I do not have a garden. Put vanilla beans. I thought about that, but I don't think that'll grow here. I like to grow pepper too, like seed pepper. But I think that needs 190 days, and I don't think we really have 190 days. Oh shit! Philadelphia's ahead of Redskins. Redskins are only a touchdown behind. It's 24-31. I could easily make a garden, though. You know, I got 12 acres. The only thing is certain things grow here really well and certain things don't. I'll be right back. I got to run to the bathroom. You have sand, you could grow cactus. People eat cactus. Unmuted. I'm going to run outside. Go to the bathroom since the way is blocked by the table. That's another good thing about living in the country. Just run outside, whip it out. Oh, it is chilly, though. Steelers and shotgun. Bad snap. Trubisky sacked. It is nice. It is nice, especially when the corn's around. Then you really save on toilet paper. M&Ms are expensive, and I don't know why. Interception, Jacksonville. It could be the coloring, stuff that's used for the coloring. Although chocolate in general is expensive. You know what the red coloring is made out of? Or do you not want to know? I won't say until you say yes or no about it. Indication either way. The Reds is made out of salamander skin. Now you know. I think it's called a red number 5. And salamander skin is a main ingredient. And they may have stopped making it because of that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I stopped eating M&Ms after that. Dude, that's something in Norway they don't have. It's M&Ms. M&Ms are fucking outrageous. You can get them in Denmark, and I think back then, and now this would have been 20 some years ago, was like $10 a bag. Miami 31, New England 17. Dallas 43, Rams 20 final. Minnesota over Green Bay 24-10 with less than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Saints 35, Colts 27. In the fourth quarter, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, Redskins trail the Eagles 24-31. Carolina beat Houston 15-13. That's the final. Oilers against the Falcons 28-23. Giants Jets 10-7. And of course, our game of the day, Jacksonville Jaguars against Pittsburgh Steelers 20-10. And note, it is Jaguars, not Jaguars. Like some people say, Jaguar is the correct pronunciation. Yeah, it's very true. Coca-Cola is actually used as a pesticide in, I think, like 7 countries. India, I think it's India, won't or uses it as a pesticide. And if India uses something as a pesticide rather than consumption, they may consume it too. I don't know. They're pretty filthy. But there's that woman again sticking her face in there. Now she's arguing with the other referees. They need to fucking fire her. Because she's standing there all combative and shit. Fucking smack her. I can't stand people like that. Men, women, any of them. They get all combative and think they're the big shit. Fucking smack them and send them on their way. She's been arguing with the coaches. She's arguing with the other refs. Oh, disruptive people. Karens. I don't know what the guy's equivalent is, but just smack them. People are going to act like idiots until there's repercussions. Oh. Why are you supposed to like Tampa Bay? Because of Brady? Find your must be related thing. Delivery on stylish gifts at Walmart. James Hardy, I don't know what that is. I don't think you're supposed to park your car right there. Women drivers, I tell you what. Burger King Whopper Duo. Now I want hamburgers. Damn it. Whoppers are good. I like them. I don't like onions. Whopper Junior Duo, $5 for 2 of them. That's unfortunately a good deal nowadays. Well, now the grannies are jumping in the water. You better be careful. Can you swim? Florida is weird. Yeah, I've heard that. There's a... Shit. You probably know what I'm talking about. There was a show, I think it was on YouTube or it could have been on television. I just don't remember, but they would be Florida Criminal of the Day or Criminal of the Day or something like that, and it would be they would just basically be reading crimes in Florida, and they would say, is this true or is this false? And they'd give like 3 different things. And the one from Florida typically ended up being the one that's true. Shit. Yeah, it was usually like, what was one of them? I think one of them was like a Florida man got bit trying to have sex with an alligator or something like that. It was something really common sense you don't do, and it was a true story. Like Jacksonville's about ready to score again. That game's pretty well sealed. Oh, maybe he didn't make the catch. I don't know. Something happened there. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, maybe that was almost an interception. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I was wrong on that call. Trubisky in the shotgun from his own end zone, passes to 19 in the end zone, and he manages to gain a few yards. Shit. And that twice. Notorious Florida man. That looked like that should have hurt, the way that guy twisted. Ah, shit. Eagles scored again. Redskins behind 24-38. Redskins were leading a good portion of the game. They're showing that stupid broad again. Now, I could understand that one going back if it took your arm, but you put yourself in the place in the first place, so you probably shouldn't have gone back. But, yeah, meth is. I've tried it before. I didn't think it was anything too fucking horrible, but I didn't do stupid shit on it either. And some people can handle things, some people can't. It's like some people just shouldn't be out in general. That's one of the things that Hitler gave to his SS. One of the things that we give to our own military. Done correctly, it's a pretty fun thing to do. I haven't done it in years. I've never paid for it, nor would I. I'd rather spend my money on cards or beer. Coke, all that does is make you hungry for chicken fried steak half an hour later. Pot, I don't know why anybody wants to take something to mellow them down. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, there's a pass. Come on, Trubisky. Get out of bounds. Run and get out of bounds. There you go. There's only 25 seconds left. You'd have to hit a Hail Mary, get an onside kick, and either get a field goal or a touchdown. You got 25 seconds to do it in. Jacksonville wins. So what stream should I do later? What is your opinion, Bobby Catalano? Wide open and you missed the catch there. Bouncing Bobby Catalano. Let us know your opinion. Washington Redskins 31, Eagles 38. There is a possibility. They start in the second round of games. Browns, Seahawks, 0s. Oilers, they got that game wound up. Jets have the ball. 1 second left in the game. They're 3 points behind. Let's see what happens. Minnesota, 24-10, Green Bay final. One minute to go. Philadelphia has the ball. That's the game. Oilers win 28-23. Jets tied it up. Jets tied it up. It's going into overtime. 10-10. You have none. You have none what? Opinion? Or what? On what I should do next? I think that's what I asked you. I don't really have anything Jacksonville that's handy to show. Closest thing would be that Brunel jersey, and I'd have to dig that out somewhere in those boxes. Let's show the Jets game. Come on. I'm going to scan channels quick. Menu. Antenna. Auto program. Okay. I don't have cable or satellite. I just get there. I don't really like football at all. I'm just trying to, since I mentioned it in the title, I've got to cover it. You don't watch too many live streams. Well, no wonder. I've only got 100 and some watch hours this year. That's horrible, isn't it? Over 1,400 videos, and I have 100 watch hours. Channel 4. That's NASCAR. That's definitely not anything I'm watching. Carol Burnett. Some cop show. Formula One. Nothing else. 42 probably won't come in. 42 is not coming in. So channel 10 is only football. Although, let me see. No, girls volleyball. I don't want to watch that shit. Oh, they got it here. Jets. They got the overtime. This I'm interested in. Yeah, it's hard to get watch hours. I know how you feel. I'm surprised I got to 1,000 this year. I wouldn't have if it wasn't for shorts. I would not have gotten to 1,000. Probably in... I think I had 262 subscribers in August. No, that's incorrect. Oh, let's say March. 262. And just... Excuse me. I fill out those surveys that YouTube sends, and I told them, I says that the watch hours should count because it's extremely difficult for a small channel to get monetized. And that was one of the main things of their last survey was how easy is it to get monetized? Yeah, they do. Now, with your shorts, with mine, I should say, I shoot up to like 1,000 or 2,000 views, and then it just stops completely. It was 1,000. Now it's getting to 2,000. So I must be getting more recognition. $4,000. Well, see, watch hours from shorts don't even count. You need to get 10 million views in 90 days. Watch hours, if you do live streams, you get your watch hours. Should, anyway. This is probably one of the most successful live streams I've had. I've got video, really cool, at least in my opinion, really cool videos from years ago that, shit, I've got videos that don't have any views yet. The one that really aggravates me is the Morse code one. I thought that would be pretty damn clever because I don't think anybody else has done anything like that on YouTube. What if you just live streamed the alligators? Because alligators are in your yard, right? Fucking fly. Well, if they don't watch the live or don't like the live, they don't have to watch, you know. Just worry about the people that come to your channel. Share them in your streams, you know, talk about them. You know. Oh, I thought the lake was in your backyard. Or like you lived on a lake. Well, don't wait all day for them. Go out there, do a live stream. Even if it's a 5-minute live stream, do a live stream. People, oh shit, she did a live stream. I missed. Turn on your tell them to turn on the notifications. You know? If not, they can still watch the live stream as a regular video. That counts as watch hours. What would be kind of funny, or fun, I should say, is go to one of those alligator places. And I get it where you can handle like little baby alligators, and then just make up a make up a title and say, today I'm wrestling an alligator. I thought about premiering. I don't have to talk. Why are you afraid of talking? Look at me, I'm a loudmouth. Aha. But no, yeah, just do a video like that, you know, and just tell them, hey, I do YouTube. Can I handle a small alligator? And so you get like one of these little baby alligators they'll let you pet. And you're just like, ah! And you're wrestling an alligator, which technically you are, even if you're just holding him like, oh, no, 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 no. You know? Or you can make a video doing that and you can have the Star Trek music in the background. You know, and this life or death struggle with the baby crocodile. No. Yeah. Well, damn it, maybe I'll have to do that, and then I'll challenge you. I challenge you, Bobby Catalanu, to a match. I come up with some kind of on-the-spot promo, do some flexing and some Hogan poses. I don't drive, so I don't go places. Walk. Walk. Wheelchair if you have to, or build a hovercraft. Bobby in the hovercraft shows up at the alligators. You'd be safe in one of those because I don't think they can climb up a hovercraft or they can puncture it biting it. Oh, they took the Jets overtime off and put the start of another game. How foolish. You walk in the 95 degrees. I tell you what, no. I don't go places. 95 degrees. Shit. There is actually a place down the road with alligators, and they won't let me have them in video. Ooh, somebody farted down there. My Deller snuck. It's like Jets are going to win. Although they're showing Chiefs and Denver. Game just started. Close game. Both two New York teams. And they cut to this bullshit. Denver's got 2 wins. What the fuck do I want to see that shit? I want to see any of it anyway. Walking 95 degrees. It's not fun walking in 95 degrees. We see once you get monetized, then you can get yourself a Lamborghini or something like that. Be the Miami Vice girl. I don't know, whatever. That's Magnum PI soundtrack. Yeah, I'm gonna go live later. I might do a flag live. I haven't really done the flags. Got some Trump flags, other flags. I'll wait until the Jets-Giants game is done. Since that's overtime. You know, I don't think anybody that's actually came to this stream gives a shit about football. I don't either. But I still don't like them wearing the hair outside the helmet. This isn't girls' football. 6-12 in overtime. Still 10-10. Giants, Jets. The Jets have the ball. I'm a little chilly. I haven't ate anything today, so that's going to change in a few hours. I know. And you look at them. These people now, they're faster. They're much faster than 20 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever. We'll say 80s, much faster. But if these teams would play any team from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, they'd get their fucking asses kicked. Because half of them look like girls. They really, I'm serious. And college football is even worse. College football looks like junior high football when I played. Seventh and eighth grade, our line averaged over 200 pounds. Seventh and eighth grade. Okay. And I think, if I remember right, like 2 years ago, the Nebraska line averaged 240 pounds. That's not good. And that's the lineman. The hell? What's that? Oh, somebody arm guard or something. Well, see, now there's one that says gay, so I guess he's kind of, does that make him a girl? YouTube will ban me for that one. Yeah, remember like Brian Bosworth? Remember his hair? That was an anomaly. Now guys have. Well, hold on. Jets win 13-10. They kick a field goal. Zerline, he's from Nebraska. Well, UNO. He went to UNO. Greg Zerline, he's a very good kicker. Whew, chilly. Chilly because I got to pee. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. Lydell, I got to borrow the War Machine a minute. Ooh. Did I miss anything exciting in the stream? I'll turn this up to 2. My hands got chilly out there. Those things have been frostbit so many damn times. That's not a touchdown. He was down on the 1. They're giving it to him, though. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't think I did. Whew. Yeah, see, like I was talking to Lydell, I called you, heard me say warm machine. She knows that the heaters are they're warm machines. Heater doesn't really mean much, but she understands warm machine. I am too. That's why my streams only have, 1 or 2 people in them ever. Black girl explore DC. She's eating chicken nuggets. That sounds good too. I looked at some chicken nuggets at Walmart. There's one brand that's really good. Pilgrim's Pride, I think is what it is, or just Pilgrims or something like that. They're really good, but you got to be sure you fry them just right, because otherwise the breading is kind of raw. Let's see what's on TV. She's trying to floss with braces. I don't know if you can do that. She's crabby about it, too. Walker is on. That's the meth episode. Fighting people in the swamp. Some Western. What is this one? Gambler. No, I'm not interested. Girls volleyball. I don't want to watch that. Racing. No. NCIS or something. Going with the emo chick. Formula One. Cahill, U.S. Marshal. And then a whole bunch of mystery cop shows. Blech. Pawn Stars, no interest in that. Bounce TV, which, Now I'm picking it up on antenna, and of course you only get what you get, but that's just not anything that has a demographic here, really. Whatever. NCIS. Buh! I hate those shows like that. Any of the shows like that. There's a new NCIS Sydney. NCIS Sydney. That's coming out now, or at least on these channels. every so often I can get like 20, 30 some channels. Very rarely. Is this where I'm at? It just topography and distance just does not work. There's channels like 60 miles away, 50, 60 miles away that I don't get. Not maybe 60, 70. But 100 miles away, I pick up. So it's just the way it works. And it sucks. Most of the channels don't have anything that I watch. Okay, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. Everyone be sure to check out Bobby Catalano. Thanks for watching.